Dear students, I'd like to welcome you to another interesting semester um, of food science. So this is, as you can see here, this is our blackboard, um, and this will be your front page of the blackboard, where eventually during the course of the semester, if there is a need for me to give any announcement about food science or any assignment, this is where I would create the assignment, and this is how your assignment would come one after the other. Okay. um, so because this is my first welcome video to you guys, and because we are not meeting with each other, I'm going to take this opportunity to help you understand how to navigate through the blackboard. Okay, for this particular course 13100, this is a fully online course, so everything will be conducted via online. um, I definitely prefer, if you have any questions or if you have any doubts, I prefer you contact me using my email address. So where are you going to find my email address? You will go here and you will click on the instructor. So when you click on instructor, you will see my contact where my email address is being given. Okay, and I will also held online office hours. It will be on Monday from 7 to 7:30 p.m. If you cannot clarify your doubt via email, the way to go is first to send me an email. I will reply to your email, answering your doubts, answering your questions. If that is not done, then the next thing would be to set up a meeting with me. And what I will do, you request for a meeting, I will set up a Zoom link. You click on that link and then you will be able to see me face to face, and we can also deal with any issues which you are facing throughout the course via the Zoom link. So the office hour is from 7 to 7:30 p.m. that is online. And if you want to meet me in person, then Monday 12:30 to 1 p.m. That is how I have set up my office hours. Now going back to the next thing, what you should do is the orientation. So in the orientation, you click the orientation folder, and as it comes, the first thing, a welcome video which is posted by me, and you should observe this video. This video will actually help you to understand how to navigate throughout the Blackboard course. Okay, and I have given an activity. It is a fun activity. This activity will not be graded. It is an activity. The main objective of this activity is to getting to know each other. Okay, so what you will do, actually, you are going to click on this particular link. So if you click on this link, a whiteboard will open up. Okay, and on that whiteboard, you double click anywhere on the whiteboard. When you double click anywhere on the whiteboard, a sticky note will come, and you are going to use that sticky note to introduce yourself. So what I need from you for the introduction part, let me show you how this will work. So I'm clicking here on the icebreaker activity, and this is what is appearing here. Okay, so then what you do is either you double click here, okay, or you can also click on this plus sign, and then you can drag and move it here wherever you want to do it. So I have created one sticky note, it just describing something about myself, and I've also attached a photo. So what I want from you is you just focus on this, a picture of you. Tell the entire class a little bit about yourself. Why would you like to take this course? That is number 3. And then number 4, what is your favorite food? So I just need 4 points from you, and we are going to use this whiteboard, just to, in a way, to know each other, because this is an online class. There is no in-person meeting. So I think, this will be a fun interactive activity at the beginning of the class. So at least, with whom, you are talking with, who are your colleagues, who are your classmates. And it is helpful for me also when I take a look at this pad, and try to understand what are you looking for in this course, and I can do my best to teach accordingly, based on your needs. So once this is done, so I will move back to the orientation folder. So that is your first icebreaker activity, which you should do in the orientation folder. Okay, and then I have created a quiz here. How well do you know Blackboard? This particular quiz you can take as many times as possible, and this particular quiz will actually help you to get used to the different formats, different styles, what you have to do to submit an assignment, how do you have to take a test in Blackboard. So I strongly recommend you take this quiz as many times as possible, and the reason this will actually help you to navigate through the course, to submit the assignment as smoothly as possible. Okay, so now the next thing, once you are done with orientation, the next thing you do is click on the syllabi. So when you click on the syllabi, you will see I have attached the syllabi right here. So what you can do here, just click this syllabi. So when you click on the syllabi, it will open up automatically, and this is what it will show. And you can open with Microsoft Word because it is a document. Okay, I would like you to go through the syllabi very carefully. Okay, try to understand the syllabi. What are we trying to achieve? What are the objectives of this particular course? How many assignments are there? How many tests are there? What is the grading breakdown of this course? Okay, and the syllabi also contain information of my email address, adjunct where is my office if you want to meet with me in person. It also gives you information about the textbook, which is available from the Academos bookstore. So we are going to use the 10th edition, Margaret Macmillan's Food Fundamentals. Okay, and then it talks about the program competencies, learning objectives, and what are the book chapters that correspond to those objectives. And this is where I would like you to have your attention here. This is the grading. So you can see in the entire course we will actually have 3 tests. Out of those 3 tests, only 2 high score tests will be counted. Each of the tests is worth 15%, and then you have a final exam which is worth 15%. We have 2 assignment here. One is the research assignment on food additives in processed food, worth 10% of your grade. The second assignment is the book report, which is worth 15% of your grade. And every week there are some activities for period of 12 weeks, and that is worth 30% of grade. So total 100%, and this actually gives you the grade, the letter grade corresponding to the numbers. There are also some policies that has been given here about attendance, participation, weekly activities, email correspondences. As I mentioned earlier, the best way to communicate with me is via email, and if that is not possible, then we can set up Zoom meetings. The syllabi also include Office of Accessibility policies, academic integrity. If you need any help with research and writing, it also gives you all the deadlines, last day to drop the course, grade of incomplete, grade appeals, as well. Okay, then the syllabi talks about both the assignments, which I will show you. Actually, there is also another place where you can see this assignment. Okay, and this is my second assignment for this particular course. It also gives you the schedule on which week what we'll be covering. I will try to stick to the schedule. If anything changes, then I will send out an announcement in Blackboard. Okay. Now moving on to the next section, which is the assignment section. So when you click on this assignment section actually gives you all the details about two assignments. Okay, the book report assignment and the food additive research assignment. Both of these assignments will be submitted in 3 different parts, so you don't have to submit the entire assignment in one document. For example, book report assignment part 1 will be one part that is due in week 4, part 2 is due in week 8, part 3 is due in week 12. And similarly, for food additive research assignment also, it has to be submitted in 3 parts. Here you can see I have given the guidelines. All you have to do is just click on the book report assignment. That will give you the guidelines of how to write this particular book report. Similarly, for the food additive research assignment, I have also given you the guidelines. Please read the guidelines. It is very much detailed. If you have any questions about the assignment, please send me an email. Okay, and in the book report assignment, I have also included a sample book report for you to take a look at it, how a book report needs to be written. So your book report should adhere to the specifications and the technicalities that has been mentioned in the report. So once you are done with this, reading the assignment, you go back to the syllabi. Okay, you go back to the syllabi. I have also created separate sections on Hunter College policy, on academic integrity, on academic dishonesty ADA policy. This is a particular quiz here. Again, I would strongly recommend you do this quiz. Whatever score you get on this particular quiz, it will not affect your total grade. Next, I have also given another quiz here. It is called the syllabi quiz. I'd also recommend you to take the syllabi quiz. Take it multiple times. It's not going to affect your grade. The objective of this particular quiz is to make sure that you have read the syllabi thoroughly. Okay, so once you are done with this, the next thing for you to do is to click on weekly coursework. So when you click on weekly coursework, you will see I have created all 15-week modules. So I would start with week 1 introduction. Okay, in the introduction week, I have also included both the assignments just for you to take a look, just in case if you miss this particular assignment here. So week 1 introduction, the way I have designed all the modules, the first thing will be the learning outcome. In the learning outcome, it will actually let you know what is the objective of this particular week, what are we learning, okay, and how does it apply to the practical scenario. After the learning outcome, there can be a video observation or there can be lecture recording. Every week is different from every week. It is dependent on the content which is being presented in that week. So once you do the video observation, and then this is just a example of the assignment, and that's it for week 1. It's just an introduction week. It's just I want you to observe a video. Now once you are done with this, you again click on the weekly coursework. Okay, and you go to week 2. So week 2 there is a title